Charles and Camilla are reunited at Sandringham Flower Show after a week of solo engagements. Prince Charles and the Duchess of Cornwall did their best to deflect the heat today, he in a pair of trendy sunglasses and she with a pretty lace parasol. The couple, on their last joint engagement before their summer holidays, were touring the annual Sandringham Flower Show, on the Queen's Norfolk estate as the mercury hit 27 degrees. After arriving by horse and carriage, they plunged into the crowds, shaking hundreds of hands and greeting many of the thousands of well-wishers personally, having recognized them from previous years. "It's warm, isn't it?" the Duchess puffed. Her parasol was admired by dozens of members of the public, with one woman telling her, "You look lovely and cool." "I'm not sure that will be the case when I get to the end of this," laughed Camilla, nodding to the thousands of members of the public waiting to greet her. "I hope you have a lovely holiday, you deserve it, ma'am," another fan called. Camilla was sporting a noticeable large white plaster on one of the fingers on her right hand. "I've cut my finger so I'm left-handed today," she told one well-wisher who shook her hand, apologetically. She later explained, "I cut my finger yesterday but it's not as bad as it looks. I think the plaster hurts as much as anything, to be honest." Inside the cooler marquees, she and Charles admired the competition displays which included flowers, gardens, cakes and baked goods, as well as vegetables. "It's a good year for agapanthus, they like it nice and dry," Camilla said knowledgeably. Charles met with a group of keen gardeners from his charity the Prince's Trust, and looked visibly moved when one of them, Samantha Kerr, told him, "Thank you for everything you have done for us, you literally saved my life." "I really mean that." Samantha, from nearby Wadden, later explained that 6 years ago she had lost several family members in quick succession, and was rock bottom with grief when she went a 12-week Prince's Trust confidence and leadership program that turned her life around. The Duchess also posed for a photograph with an adorable, smiling baby, 5-month-old Sienna Mason, who was with her mother Renata Mason from Norwich and grandmother Georgina Phillips. Local policeman PC Matthew Denier gamely offered to take the snap on Renata's phone. She said afterwards, "What a wonderful memory for Sienna when she is older. Camilla was so charming, and couldn't have been nicer when we asked for a photograph. It an amazing day." There was brush with celebrity, too, as Camilla met Only Fools and Horses star John Shally aka Boise but was forced to cut their conversation short, when she chokingly got dust from the parched earth in her throat. "How are you coping with the heat?" basked another well-wisher. "I'm bearing up." She smiled. The Sandringham Flower Show takes place in Sandringham Park with Sandringham House and Sandringham Church as a backdrop. The one-day show attracts around 20,000 visitors each year. Many of East Anglia's leading nurseries and horticultural specialists exhibit at the show. The Royal Marquis house competitions in vegetables, fruit, flowers and floral art, with the entries grown by local residents. There are also some open classes which anyone may enter. The profits from each show are donated to local charities and, since 1977, the show committee has given around £760,000 to good causes. The couple departed as they had left, by carriage, with Camilla waving goodbye to both spectators and the media. She normally departs for a bucket and spade holiday with her grandchildren now, joining her husband Burkwell, his Scottish estate, in a week or so time.